What's happening, tech enthusiasts? The news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and if you're not plugged in, you're missing out. Today, we've got the inside scoop on seismic shifts in the tech world that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. We're talking about potential megadeals that could redefine industry giants. Get ready for a rapid-fire update that will keep you ahead of the curve. We're talking about game-changing moves that will make you say, "Wow, I needed to know that." So buckle up, because this is ChatGPT Insights, and we're about to break down the tech news that's defining our world right now. We've got the intel that matters, the insights that count, and the updates that will make you say, "Wow, I needed to know that." First up, could a massive acquisition send one of the world's biggest tech companies soaring to an all-time high? We're diving into the analyst predictions and the strategic implications of this potential game-changer. But it's not all smooth sailing in the AI world. We're also tracking a significant legal battle unfolding in Japan, where major media outlets are taking a prominent AI startup to court over content usage. This case could set major precedents for how AI interacts with creative content. And the scrutiny doesn't stop there. We're uncovering serious data risks found in a new AI browser, raising questions about the safety of integrating AI so deeply into our daily online activities. Plus, a new subscription model aims to revolutionize online journalism's fight against AI-generated summaries. Stick around as we break it all down. Don't touch that dial, and definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment. Apple stock poised for all-time high on potential AI acquisition. Could Apple's next big move be its biggest yet? In a bold prediction that's sending ripples through the financial and tech worlds, analyst Josh Brown, CEO of Ritholtz Wealth Management, has suggested that Apple Inc. shares could skyrocket to an all-time high the very day the tech giant announces a potential acquisition of AI startup Perplexity AI. This isn't just a casual observation. Brown made his case during a recent appearance on CNBC's Halftime Report, articulating a vision where such a strategic move could decisively reposition Apple in the rapidly evolving artificial intelligence landscape. Apple has been under significant pressure to demonstrate a stronger AI presence, especially after its recent AI product failed to resonate with the market. Brown believes that acquiring Perplexity could be the catalyst investors have been waiting for, stating, "If they do it, you get a new all-time high in Apple the day they announce it." He further emphasized the importance of this potential deal for Apple's long-term relevance, adding that every Apple investor that wants it to remain a relevant company for the next 10 years into the AI generation would want the company to pursue this acquisition. The sentiment from industry watchers like Wedbush's Dan Ives also supports this, with Ives calling a Perplexity acquisition a no-brainer for Apple. The potential benefits extend beyond just a stock boost. Brown even mused about the possibility of Perplexity's CEO, Aravind Srinivas, eventually succeeding Tim Cook as Apple's CEO, highlighting the profound impact such a merger could have on Apple's leadership and future direction. However, Brown himself expressed skepticism about the deal actually happening, citing Apple's historical reluctance towards large-scale acquisitions. Yet, the mere consideration of such a move underscores the critical juncture Apple finds itself at in the AI race. With reports indicating Apple is also exploring the use of Google's Gemini AI for Siri, the company is clearly seeking ways to inject new life into its AI strategy. This move could attract investors who have been seeking a clear sign of Apple's commitment to leading in the AI era, potentially reversing the stock's year-to-date decline. The market is watching closely, as a successful integration of Perplexity could indeed mark a new chapter of growth and innovation for Apple. Industry analysts and the tech community are buzzing, with many seeing this as a crucial step for Apple to reclaim its innovative edge. But what happens when the AI helping you search also gets you into trouble? We're heading to Japan next, where a major legal showdown is brewing over AI and content. Japanese media giants sue Perplexity AI for content misuse. Is Perplexity AI crossing the line with copyrighted material? In a significant legal development impacting the burgeoning AI industry, two of Japan's most influential newspapers, Nikkei and the Asahi Shimbun, have jointly filed a lawsuit against the US-based AI startup Perplexity AI. The lawsuit, lodged at the Tokyo District Court, is a clear signal of the growing conflict between traditional media publishers and generative AI companies over the use of copyrighted content. Each newspaper is seeking substantial damages, demanding yen 2 billion, approximately $15 million USD, from Perplexity AI. The core of their accusation is that Perplexity has been systematically reproducing and storing content from their publications without authorization since June of this year. Reports indicate that the publishers allege Perplexity has deliberately circumvented standard web protocols, specifically metadata designed to prevent automated scraping, thereby violating digital boundaries and intellectual property rights. Adding to their grievances, the newspapers claim that Perplexity's AI-generated summaries often contain factual inaccuracies, which are then erroneously attributed back to their respected publications. This not only misrepresents their journalistic integrity, but also poses a significant risk to their hard-earned reputations. This legal action highlights a critical industry-wide concern: the unauthorized scraping and summarizing of news content by AI platforms is undermining the business models of news organizations. By aggregating content and potentially reducing the need for users to visit original sources, AI tools can divert essential traffic and advertising revenue away from publishers, threatening the sustainability of journalism. This case follows Perplexity's recent announcement of a $42.5 million revenue-sharing plan aimed at compensating publishers, a move that some see as an attempt to preempt such legal challenges. However, the Japanese media outlet's lawsuit suggests that such initiatives may not be enough to satisfy the industry's concerns about fair compensation and proper attribution in the age of AI. The outcome of this lawsuit could have far-reaching implications, potentially setting a precedent for how AI companies must license and utilize published content globally. The publishers argue that this unauthorized use directly harms their ability to fund quality journalism and maintain their brand reputation. From legal battles over content to critical security flaws, the world of AI browsers is proving to be a minefield. Get ready, because we're about to expose a serious data vulnerability found in a new AI browser. Perplexity's AI browser Comet suffered critical data vulnerability, rival Brave reveals. Is your AI browser putting your most sensitive data at risk? In a stark warning about the security implications of integrating artificial intelligence directly into web browsing, rival browser firm Brave has exposed a critical vulnerability within Perplexity's new AI-powered browser, Comet. This flaw, if left unaddressed, could have exposed users' most sensitive data, including email addresses, login credentials, and even banking information. While Perplexity has since confirmed the bug has been fixed, the incident serves as a potent reminder of the inherent risks associated with AI-driven web navigation. Unlike traditional browsers, Comet is built with an embedded AI assistant designed to read, summarize, and perform tasks on web pages for the user. This deep integration, however, relies on sophisticated large language models, the same technology powering tools like ChatGPT, making it susceptible to what's known as prompt injection attacks. Brave's developers demonstrated this vulnerability through a test, creating an invisible text on a Reddit page. When Comet's AI was instructed to summarize the visible content, it inadvertently executed hidden commands, granting testers access to affiliated accounts. The exploit reportedly allowed Comet to scrape user data from Perplexity accounts, extract email addresses, and even attempt to access linked Gmail inboxes. Crucially, conventional security measures failed to detect these malicious AI commands because the AI was simply performing actions as a user would. Jesse Dwyer, Perplexity's head of communications, acknowledged the issue, stating that the vulnerability was fixed and that they worked directly with Brave to identify and repair it. Nevertheless, Brave experts caution that the potential consequences extend far beyond controlled experiments. They warn that similar prompt injection techniques could theoretically be used to compromise corporate systems, financial accounts, or private communications. Brave's analysis emphasizes the need for AI browsers to implement more robust security protocols. These include treating all page content as potentially malicious, requiring AI to constantly verify user intent, and only enabling automated browsing functions when explicitly requested by the user. This revelation is part of a broader series of analyses by Brave examining the challenges faced by AI-integrated browsers. While acknowledging the convenience of AI utilities, Brave highlights that they also introduce new avenues for malicious actors to exploit. The underlying issue is that AI models can be manipulated not through complex coding, but through cleverly designed natural language prompts, lowering the barrier for entry for potential attackers. Furthermore, as many companies rely on foundational AI systems from major players like OpenAI, Google, and Meta, a single vulnerability could have cascading effects across the entire industry. This incident underscores the urgent need for enhanced security measures in AI-powered browsing experiences. Can a simple subscription fee be the savior of online journalism in the age of AI? We're looking at a new $5 plan designed to fight AI summary, slop, and pay creators. Perplexity's $5 Comet Plus aims to save journalism from AI summary, slop. Can a subscription model bridge the gap between AI and ethical content consumption? The digital publishing landscape is in turmoil, grappling with the disruptive force of generative AI. As AI bots like Google's AI Overviews and OpenAI's ChatGPT increasingly crawl web content, they often summarize it, potentially siphoning off the traffic and advertising revenue that online journalism relies upon. This practice, while convenient for some users, poses an existential threat to the industry, which depends on human-driven clicks for its financial survival. AI-generated summaries, notorious for occasional errors or hallucinations, can also misinform readers and damage the credibility of original sources, especially when citations are missing or inaccurate. Perplexity, an AI-focused company, is now attempting to address this challenge with a new subscription model called Comet Plus. This $5 monthly plan is designed to provide paying users access to premium content from selected publishers and journalists, while simultaneously compensating creators for their work. The core of Perplexity's proposal is a revenue-sharing agreement. 80% of the subscription fee will be distributed to participating publishers based on specific metrics like human visits, AI citations, and user actions within Perplexity's ecosystem. The remaining 20% will cover Perplexity's operational costs. Perplexity has reportedly allocated an initial $42.5 million fund to support this initiative, aiming to establish a more sustainable economic model for content creation. This move comes amid a backdrop of legal battles and industry-wide discussions about fair compensation for data used by AI. Perplexity itself has faced lawsuits from major publishers, including Dow Jones and the New York Post, over copyright infringement, despite earlier attempts to launch a publisher's program. The effectiveness of Comet Plus hinges on publisher adoption. They must opt in to the content agreement for their content to be accessible to Comet Plus subscribers. Perplexity plans to announce its initial roster of publishing partners upon the public release of Comet. This initiative echoes broader industry efforts, such as Cloudflare's pay-per-crawl plan, which empowers publishers to control AI access and receive payment for scraped data. The ultimate goal, as articulated by Cloudflare, is to give publishers the control they deserve and build a new economic model that works for everyone. Perplexity's Comet Plus represents a significant attempt to align the interests of AI companies and content creators, potentially offering a viable path forward for online journalism in an AI-dominated era. This new subscription aims to create a direct financial link between AI platforms and the publishers whose content fuels them. We've covered a lot of ground today, from stock market predictions to major lawsuits and critical security alerts. Stay tuned for a quick recap of today's top stories and your full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's essential tech updates. We saw predictions of Apple stock hitting all-time highs on a potential Perplexity AI acquisition, Japanese giants Nikkei and Asahi Shimbun suing Perplexity for content misuse, a critical data vulnerability discovered in Perplexity's AI browser Comet, and Perplexity's new $5 subscription aimed at supporting online journalism. Don't miss out on future insights. Like this video, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights, and hit that notification bell. Follow us on all social platforms for more updates. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.